Hello everybody and welcome to the Elite Dangerous live stream. I am Edward Lewis and with me I have the wonderful, the incredible, the scientific...
Steady on, let's not get carried away here.
I'm trying to think of the well-dressed...
No, keep digging.
No, the
hard to describe?
Handsome?
No.
No?
No.
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you could put a compliment or even a description of Dav in the chat, please do.
Could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, so hey, how are you doing?
Good evening everybody, I'm doing really well. It's exciting to be back on a live stream again to play some CQC.
You do like coming back on here, don't you?
A little bit.
I really appreciate it.
It's okay.
And I think everybody at home really likes it when you're on as well. As we said, we are going to be playing some CQC tonight. There's obviously a few people who've never played before, and we are going to be playing on both PC and PS4. I'm sorry to the Xbox One commanders.
But not the same person. It's hard enough to fly one fighter, let alone two.
Yeah, although I wouldn't put it past Dav, to be honest. Dav the Boffin, Dav the clever BSG dude, netcode master.
I'm taking no credit for other people's netcodes.
Crowd pleasing.
I can dance in front of a crowd.
You can, yeah?
No.
He's a crowd pleaser. I've seen you at the Christmas do.
I'm sure there's no evidence remaining of that. It's all good.
It's fine. You deleted it all. You managed to, yeah. So tonight, yeah, we're going to play some CQC on PS4 as well as the PC. So we'll get lots of games going of those. If you haven't already played CQC or Arena mode on the PS4, tonight is the time to do so and rectify that. It's basically a PvP arena mode where you can jump in and take part in either team deathmatch, or capture the flag. I will show you how to do that, and we'll get some games going. We'll search, and maybe you'll come up against us here tonight, and we'll be able to, well, take each other on, see who wins. See if you can stop my 14 win streak on the PS4.
If I get 14 kills over now, I'll be doing really well.
Yeah, we're going to be here for the next hour. I've won 14 matches and I've won every single one on PS4. So will that stop tonight? If you are playing tonight, do let us know in the chat and say hello. Yep. Also, in between matches, Dav will be answering some questions, and also in loading times and when we're searching for matches. Yeah. Dav's got some notes here from some of the forum questions, but also we can answer some questions from the chat directly.
Yep, we have the live chat.
We have the live chat right up here as well.
Although answering questions whilst dogfighting is a little beyond me.
A little bit hard. While I'm waiting, I can fire some questions from the chat at you as well if I'm waiting, or you can read while we're waiting for one match. But hopefully we'll get multiple matches going at the same time. One on PS4, one on Elite Dangerous. What else as well? Oh yeah, in between the chats we'll also do giveaways as well. Some money can't buy paint jobs for no matter what console you're on for the chat, so stick around in the chat even if you aren't getting in games. And I'm just that's it. I think that's it.
It's plenty, really.
I think that's enough, isn't it? So we've got this is my screen, I do believe. This is the PS4 screen.
That's your console.
Then we have Dav's screen here.
Jeez.
Yeah, there you go. You can see. There you go. And then we have both of our screens here as well. However, I need to do some little jiggery pokery very quickly because I've positioned it under the wrong person, just so it makes it obvious who is playing who. Yeah, sorry, forgive that.
Yeah, Imagine you didn't see that. When Ed does loads of really good flying,
you've got to make sure it's me. Yeah, Frontier Wednesday should be on a Friday. It usually is. So in the past we've done Frontier Fridays because a lot of people were tweeting about it last night. Absolutely. It was a really nice event.
It was really nice to be able to celebrate that as a company, because being nominated for so many was so amazing. Yeah, it was. Humbling as well.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't take anything away, and I think we should have done. I have to say, I think that you guys do amazing work and deserve all the praise. But hey, you know what can we do?
Indeed.
CQC is good. Just needs more folks to play it. Well, we will tonight. We'll get lots of people playing it hopefully tonight, as
Always
you'll see
on more players
on the PC. Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely.
I think more people should be playing this thing. It's good fun.
I'm afraid the first question, I do not know whether it's Merope or Merope.
It's Scott Manley says Merope.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Merope. Okay.
I haven't yet asked the Lords and Masters of the Galaxy around Frontier Towers.
We should probably ask David. David would probably know that. David Braben, and then Scott Manley says it, and I trust Scott. Anyway, so let's we can talk about freebies later, Space Machine. But thank you for coming.
I'm sure we did put a live stream link in the forum somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. I posted it in two places in the forums. In fact, Bongo Baggins. I posted it on the PS4 forums, and also Twitter, and also Facebook.
So we tried.
So I tried to make it clear.
Still, thank you for joining us. You found us.
No, definitely. I'm really glad Bongo Baggins.
And Old Duck calculating the skybox is definitely done by your computer and console.
Gary Harris says, I need freebies, never had any before. Well, we can't start with the freebie, that would be ridiculous. But what we should do, start with a game of CQC. Alright, so I'm going to show you, basically what I do is I press start. This is PS4, so like, I'm not being patronising in any way by saying this, because some people don't know that it exists, because we don't exactly sell it that much, which is, well, you know, my opinion is a shame. We go to Arena, and then we click X on Arena, and then it loads up.
Showing off the dual shot controller there.
But no link. I'm very sorry. Maybe that's my own silly fault. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that was my bad. So actually, I was telling them off, being like, well, we tried. Well, it turns out I didn't put the link in the forum post.
We nearly tried.
Sorry. Stupid me. All right, and then click either Teeth and Deathmatch, or Capture the Flag. I'm genuinely not being patronising there. These things. One of my friends asked me, so what's this CQC thing I keep hearing you talking about?
Absolutely.
But it does say Arena on the thing, so I mean Arena, and it's difficult for me. It's Arena CQC Championship.
And then it says Close Quarters Combat Championship.
In the thing.
Yeah. Indeed.
Simple messaging. Simple.
I'm technical department, I don't do communication.
Yeah. Great. Conquer Nick May says, my phone beeped when I saw Dav's name, didn't even ask any questions, jumps in.
Well.
How does that make you feel, that sort of thing, when people say that sort of thing? They seem to like you. What have you done? What have you done in a past life to be liked so much?
I have no words.
Alright, so let's start off with some death matches. So this is the way that it works. Unfortunately, we can't pick who's going to join us in the games, but if you could click into that say something box,
and then say,
and we'll say, searching for deathmatch now on PC and PlayStation 4, or PS4, deathmatch. You can do this. You can do this, Dav. You've done this before. You've used a keyboard before.
I really haven't, you know.
Now on PC and PS4 now.
Okay, and then for those who didn't see it in the chat room, Howard Chalkley's in the chat and says, from the Greek, so Merope. So there we have it.
From the Greek. Thank you. So not even Merope.
Or
Merope. It's one of those. It's not
Merope.
Yeah. All right. So you're going to press the enter. So you're going to start searching now because there's a delay on the chat. Okay. So wait. And then, to wait for a few seconds, and then they'll hear that.
Okay.
And then there's a delay on the chat, and then you press the enter button.
Okay.
Right in about 5 seconds. Now, yeah, I saw on the say I watched it.
Okay.
And then we press the search button, and so we see if anybody's going to join us. Dav will be playing as the Galactic Intern tonight on PC, and I will be playing as E.C. Lewis, my personal account. Here come the friend requests that I've already been receiving.
Incoming!
But yeah, Dav, while we're waiting for a match to come by,
why
don't you answer a couple of questions?
Well, we'll start with an easy one. So, on the forums, Commander Alec Turner asked if I could identify 4 photos of lab coats.
Do we have those photos to hand?
No, because I wasn't prepared.
I could probably, if you give me a second, I could probably bring them up, but...
well, do you want to do that before I try and... because
we can play a game with the chat. Let me see if I can... Let me see if you do... This is one thing that I'm reasonably okay at, is editing on the fly. So let's see if we
live
can...
production skills.
I just enjoy doing it as well. But you're in a game, so you can't do this.
Well,
because you control the thing, so I can't do it.
No, only one keyboard and mouse.
That's a shame.
We'll come back to that one in a break.
Well, I like the idea, though.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's start the game now. See, we've got Light Wolf.
Yes,
we've got... okay, here we go. Screen. If you could just press the transition button here in the middle.
That one just there.
Yeah, I really wish that I had separate 2
more buttons,
and then press click on there. Yeah, thank you. All right, I'm still searching. So PS4, jump on death matches right now on PS4. Please do. I know that you're there. I know that you want to join me. In fact, I forgot to mention it in the PS4 Discord. I'm going to go to that now as well.
Okay. Well, whilst you do that, a number of players can destroy the Galactic Intern's kill
playing
loss
with
ratio.
Sorry, it was but does screen. There you go. Playing with mouse and keyboard.
Yep. No, indeed. So people want to know what the arrow is. That's me attempting to fly with a mouse. And,
hello, Ian Phillips. Hello, Stormy UK. Hello, Osric, by the way. Hello, Bongo Baggins.
Stormy UK, I think that might have been the commander who replied to my forum post asking for loads and loads of juicy details about PlayStation 4 and networking. So that is the same Stormy UK. Thank you for the information.
There you go.
Oops, and there we go, first loss.
First death. Yeah, that's fun.
There will be many more.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm almost certain of it. So to PS4 now, thank you, We've Rated 2 Gaming. Do let me know as well if you are here trying to get into a PS4 game. Usually, sometimes these things take a moment to get going, but once they do...
Well, it could just be that everybody else is playing and we're stuck in the queue.
Is that right? Okay, sure. Probably then. Let me have a look now.
Nitrogi's doing well in my match.
Okay, so while we wait, why don't you give me some questions in the chat for Dav? And
save me trying to read them off my notes whilst also...
yeah, whilst also playing as well. How's the mouse and keyboard doing for you these days?
Mouse and keyboard is fine. The piloting skills maybe... Oops.
You're doing alright, you got down to 1%.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's... so if I do that for a bit of flight assist off and kick turn...
Joey Sheddenberg says, why do you have to? You don't have to do anything. Still searching here, says We've Rated 2 Gaming. Well, patience, everybody.
And their shields are now up on 1%. That's pretty good going. Bonk. Okay, I'm not going to go jousting with that command.
Really?
Yeah.
You nearly had him.
I nearly had him and now I'm dead. Welcome to my piloting skills, commanders.
Somebody, Suhara, says they found a game on PS4. Awesome. Well, hopefully, maybe I'll join that game eventually. Somebody's forgetting 4 pips to shields.
I had 4 pips.
You should have won that.
Well, yeah.
It's an interesting question, HS0003. Is there a reason why you didn't put your on mouse axis and roll on A and D?
Because these are the default controls and this is how I learned to fly. That
yeah,
means that
with the controllers.
It means that when I switch between different game clients, which alas I often do, like switching between home and the many different builds of the game I play at work, it means that I know that I'll be able to control the ship. I kind of learnt to use the defaults rather than changing them to be perfect for what I might prefer. So yes, I agree that would be better, but pretty much my only nod to custom controls is sticking Super Cruise on a different button to hyperspace. Whoops.
Any more questions for Dav, please? Put some questions in the chat.
If not, I can try and do a couple from memory. So,
I mean, we've got plenty of time, so
yeah,
we've got another 4 or 5 minutes, but I just want to make sure that...
There's something talking about. So, Commander Grey Area UK genuinely asked us about why we use MongoDB as part of our transaction server infrastructure. Whoops, there it goes again.
Explosions!
Boom! Explosions, I've got to have more explosions. So for us, there are many features of MongoDB that are interesting, and it's not just as simple as a bake-off between a document database and a relational database, because they are two very, very different use cases. Yes, we could store something really complicated like somebody's ship state in a relational database, but if you imagine all of the different numbers that make up a ship...
Chav.
What?
Right.
Oh, there, thank you.
Secondary fire, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. How did you fly this game again? I've only been flying it for 3 years.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Indeed. So, yeah, it's a completely different use case. It lets us store essentially unstructured data, but we can still put indexes on it, so it still works from a programming point of view in a performant way. Because if you imagine how many millions of ships we have to store for the number of players in the game. And it also lets us do analyses. So if you imagine us needing to work out, say, how many units of grain have been bought from a agricultural station, we need to display how many are left in stock for everybody else. And that means we need to run a summary over the recent transactions of that market. And again, Mongo does all of that within the same package without us having to split it up. Otherwise, we could use other document stores like Google Bigtable or Amazon's DynamoDB or something like that. Mongo for us is a very unique, it has something for everybody. I won't say that it's been completely friction-free. For people used to using relational databases, the way that you store data and especially the way that you query and modify data can be very different. So yes, there's a learning curve. And yes, it has completely different operational concerns. But you also get to scale it. So for instance, over the 4th of July week, last week in fact, when things were got a little bit busy and a little bit popular, our MongoDB primary got a little bit hot under the collar one evening, so for which we apologise for the turbulence, commanders, but we're on it. Because of the way that MongoDB's sharding system works, we simply doubled the capacity over the next day, and then that evening there was twice as many writes available for us on that cluster.
That was a good answer. Is that the answer?
That was the answer.
That was.
So there was a lot of it.
I think that's a good answer. I just want to really quickly reduce down the PS4 volume. Somebody requested that if I can just. Oh no, it's mouse and keyboard. So give me a second.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do it now. Oh, there we go. And slow the volume down.
Yes, Mongo does have a good name, and yes, that does help.
We'll see if that helps a little.
Yeah.
Round of applause for answer, says Ian Sharma Cook. Yes, I agree. It happened.
Indeed.
Kev B says he just killed the intern. That's amazing. I'm really sorry about my the PS4. For some reason, it doesn't seem to be picking up a match for me. Which I haven't had a problem with in the past. I'm usually getting matches every night when I play.
I would blame the servers for the hang on a minute, wait.
Playing the servers. Everyone in the chat, please do explain how much you blame the servers for. It's definitely the servers.
Yeah.
I have a serious question though, Dav.
Yes.
The winner is Blastard. I'm going to say it like that. Blastard.
Oh yes.
Congratulations, Blastard.
7 minutes have happened. So
we have Blastard, Nitro, Rushford, Logan, Rez, Little Eyes, Lightwolf, and Breedle.
I didn't come bottom.
You didn't come bottom. Well done. Round of applause, please. Huge round of applause for Dav. Yes, so we're going to quit out of this one. So do keep going. If you are in the chat, hello, and thank you for joining us. And it's great to see so many new names. Keep going round and play again. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to quit out of Elite Dangerous on the PS4. So just bear with me one moment here. And then I'm going to
The other thing I wanted to mention before I completely bore the chat room to death with MongoDB was something else that was linked by somebody on the forums who was asking whether with an animated cartoon whether MongoDB was web scale or not. I'm definitely not going to link that cartoon on the chat room, but
I remember that one.
But Commander Crozius assures me that Mongo is web scale and we have no plans to use DevNull instead. For those of you who've seen the video, that will make sense. For the rest of you, it's
even if I saw it and it doesn't make sense, what does that mean about? What does it say about me, Dav?
It means that you pay attention to what's interesting in life rather than arguing about server databases.
Don't people to each their own,
Indeed.
To each their own. All right, let's do a giveaway.
All right.
Why don't we go for a giveaway? Okay, so if you head over to the community event prize pack forum post, basically. If you don't know where this is, go to the Elite Dangerous forums. There are event prize packs that you can get that contain goodies that otherwise you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
And they're including like Gamescom skins from 2 years ago for your ships and some community decals and things like that. So there's one pack in there called the Entrepreneur Pack. And so you can see an image as Osric has that link always ready. Thank you so much, Osric. The Entrepreneur Pack in that. Click on that link. Right click, open in new tab. Don't lose us. Don't lose us. And you can see in there what the Entrepreneur Pack is. Now, Dav, I would like people to say one thing in the chat based on that previous answer to the question that you just gave.
Okay.
What would you like people to say in the chat to be in for a chance to win? And you say it once, and then we'll randomly pick somebody.
We could ask them to say what.
Okay, like what? You can write that however you wish.
Yeah, that way we can look for the comedy spellings as well.
Okay, like that's enjoyable. So please put what in the chat. In the meantime, well, actually, what we'll do is we'll go and load up PlayStation 4 and see if it's going to be working again this time. Playing along with us, please, PlayStation 4. What? What? Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Perfect. Thank you, everybody,
for
putting your words in the chat. Give me another one. One more.
One more what?
One more word.
A what?
That's good.
One of my friends once said, "My what?
What?"
Yeah. Okay, that's probably enough of that.
That's enough. So once you say it once, don't say it again, and we'll pick somebody at random in just a minute.
Yep.
In the meantime, I'm going to be searching for games on both the PlayStation and we're going to go for Deathmatch again.
Okay.
And the PS4. The unfortunate thing about this is as well is that this is the reaction that most people have on the stream, generally watching, even if we haven't done a competition where we've asked people to say it.
Yep.
This is just the usual look.
Just art reflecting reality.
Tissini Production says Tim Allen style. Can't do it. That's what he does, isn't it?
Yeah,
Tim Allen in. Have you not seen?
Apparently, I've missed a popular culture reference.
Yeah, it's quite an old one though at this point. I can't remember the name of the show. Home Improvement.
Yeah. Okay. So do we need to pick one before going again?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So I'll do that now. Very scientific method of doing so. Randomization, number generator, and we have Ston Mrog. I'm so sorry. I forgot to bring my official piece of paper along with me today.
It's okay.
Ston Mrog, congratulations, you've won the Entrepreneur Pack. There'll be more giveaways throughout the stream, don't you worry if you didn't win that time. Have a look in the Frontier, on that forum post that Osric linked, one of our moderators on the stream, not one of our regulars, moderators, and I said it was Ston Mrog, which is a great name. You are the winner of the Entrepreneur Pack. If you could email community@frontier.co.uk with your commander details, the platform you're playing on, and with the subject line, I won the Entrepreneur Pack on CQC Livestream, then I will sort you out first thing tomorrow morning. I can almost certainly guarantee that I will do it first time.
Yep.
Look, every now and again, a couple slip through, and you tend to be the same people as well every time, and they're like, Ed, you've forgotten to give me my thing again, and I'm just like,
if you don't if you don't email us at community@frontier.co.uk.
No, they still do that, and
okay.
it's my fault. All right, let's do it. So press enter on that. We're going to searching for Deathmatch on PS4. That means that you should join. If you can press that arrow as well once you've done the search button. Thank you. Why do I never win one of these, Ian Phillips? That's because you're called Ian Phillips, and that what basically
it's nearly random.
It's nearly random, but when I see moderator sign Ian Phillips, I go, nah, not for him. That's absolutely not true, Ian. Yep. I'm sorry, you're just never picked. We absolutely love you, Ian. Ian, one of our ambassadors for Gamescom a couple of years ago, and also one of our longest-standing moderators as well.
That's
we have a game on PS4 starting.
PlayStation 4, off we go.
All it took was me to restart the client. And we can do this. Oh, we've got a game. We've got Taz 101 in a game as well. Logan Rez, Rushford, Breed Wee back in there again. So
Commander Owl has asked one of the popular questions from the forums as well, talking about how big are the Galactic servers?
Okay.
And what effect the PlayStation 4 launch had on it. So
I can tell you the number of active players that we had that week. I don't know if we're allowed to say this sort of thing. You can say it, and then
and then I can get in. No, so
you say it, and you get into it. No one's going to get in trouble.
I can say that the servers definitely noticed the PlayStation 4 launch.
Oh yeah.
The number of players, the number of new players was very significant, and we were very happy with that.
Oh yeah.
Most of the servers scaled up all by themselves. I mean, obviously the PlayStation 4 launch didn't come as a surprise, so we tried our best to make sure that there was enough for everybody going around. But there was a few hotspots that perhaps we weren't expecting. Not on the PlayStation 4 launch week itself, but on the week afterwards. So, big props to Commander Crozius, who was really on the ball and helped out a lot on the evenings when we had most of the players online for last week. Every week, so there were a few nights where we didn't...
the bit where you try and...
I know, talk and dogfight and ram somebody. Oh well, it seemed to work. More shields. So yes, the servers did their best to auto-scale. Some of the ones that did not, we had to scale manually when the servers were a little bit quieter, just because we do keep a close eye out on people's experiences. And yes, our phones do go off when they notice that people are not having maybe the best time in the game. And
it's often me.
the servers can't help that flying.
Yeah. Excuse me, very rude.
Of course. Thank you.
I just meant that it's often me going, hey Dav, I'm really sorry, but everyone's saying on the forums that they can't play.
Which is why we have a communications team who can focus on what people are saying, which means that we kind of get the important messages without having to know where to look and so on.
Everyone, this could be my first defeat in this game. That was a nasty, dirty play there, ramming.
Oh, good.
I hope this isn't my first. I've never lost a game on PlayStation 4.
That's fight and talk right there.
I know, but I haven't. That's just a fact. I've won 14. I played 14 games and won all 14.
Wow, that's an impressive record.
Yeah, but
come on, chat room, you can fix this.
They're going to. They really are going to. Whoa, boy! Come on, get back in. Come on. I feel there's a bit of jeopardy now. Oh, there's lots of people. I'm seeing lots of flashing things. I need to get him. I need to stop him from winning. He's my nemesis. Oh no, Hermes is my nemesis now.
Oops, bit of Sega ballet there.
Sega Ballet.
It's a term that my friends and I coined when we were teenagers, where you kind of
where you move your where you move you sort of dance to the Sega. Yeah, I get that. That's great. That's a really lovely term.
Where you duck out of the way of the
Sega Ballet. I'm going to use that.
Screen.
Years of Sega Ballet. It's all right. Back in first. Don't you worry about it. I'm setting a challenge, Trap. Come and kill me. It's a bad idea, isn't it, to do that?
Oh, it looks good.
It makes me look. It makes me look cool. I can handle you. No, don't kill him. Come on, Stormy UK. You better than that.
So whilst I'm waiting to respawn, there was another couple of questions on the forums actually about our release process and the patching process. Mm-hmm. So as in what happens behind the scenes when we release a minor patch, such as when 2.3.11 was released to all platforms just recently. Because it's maybe from an outside point of view, maybe not super obvious about exactly what we're up to and exactly why the game servers are not available for play. Oops.
Whoa!
Because
no, Space Ape.
Because what to the players looks like just several hours of downtime. There's actually an awful lot of different processes that are going on behind the scenes with publishing a cross-platform update like that. The overall process starts with closing the servers, and we give as much notice as we can. So server broadcasts generally go off with as much time as we can. Then we close the servers, and which disconnects all of the existing players. The reason we do that is so that we've got a steady state on the game, which means that if we've got any code changes, or especially any database changes, such as if we've upgraded everybody's save games, that people aren't trying to use them whilst we're busy trying to upgrade them. And that takes some time, and if we've got some really big database changes to make, then obviously that can take even longer.
Oh, Space Ape.
Whoops.
I'm going to scream with absolute rage if you win. You're going to see the first time Angry Ed's been angry. Don't worry about it. Dav won! Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause please for Dav answering questions at the same
Galactic
time.
Intern.
No.
Indeed.
I'm really nervous.
Okay, well, I'll back out.
No!
Oh, sad times.
I think that it doesn't count.
Ed Rage.
Because
it's on the live stream.
Because I arrived late.
Absolutely. Well, round of applause to Ed for nearly winning.
I'm glad.
It was so close.
I'm glad that Space Ape 2K is here. Space Ape 2K, you sir are a champ. Are you in the chat?
You were just 1 kill away from it though, really.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Yeah. Anyway, so once we've upgraded the servers and everybody's
jumping
save
back
games,
in this match, I want a rematch with him.
then we need to test that it works on all of the platforms, because we need to be confident that when everybody comes back into play, that you get a really good experience and everything's as we intended. Because we try our best to test things as much as we can behind the scenes, but the live galaxy is a complicated place, so we make sure we test it. Then we release the client patches, again on all platforms, and then we press the big red button, which opens the servers for play. So yeah, the patch process, there's a lot of it.
You press the genuine, real...
The genuine is a big red button.
Searching for deathmatch. Do the thing again. I'm not going to quit, but next time I am going to stop after this round. I'm going to stop.
For deathmatch on
PC. No.
Oh.
Oh no, just PC. But yes, fine. Yeah, we're already in the PS4, but that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Dav. Any more questions while you're going to be searching for this? Any more things that you want to cover? Yeah, that old chestnut.
Yeah. I'll remember sooner or later.
Hey, I forgot as well. Prezamek says if you could improve one thing in the BPS, what would it be right now? I know that's a kind of a very searching.
Oh, future plans.
It's a cheeky future plans question.
Very cheeky question to spring on a poor little developer.
But you know,
so
talk about stuff you talked about at LaveCon and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. So for me, I would.
Hello, we're back.
Hello, we're back. And this time, hopefully, with audio.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure what. That literally didn't touch a thing, and it just turned off, unless it was me banging the desk. So I'm sorry about that, but now I'm furious. Although I'm still second apparently, but I don't know what that. Don't know if that's true. I can get back to concentrating now. Hello, everyone. Stop killing people who are AFK. Rude. You, sir.
What about flying into this rather beautiful-looking piece of scenery?
It looks great, so that's the most important thing about it, right?
I really like some of the installation artwork. The detail is quite impressive.
I'm flying backwards away from you. That looked really fun. Can you hear us now? The chat did just die, and I'm sorry. It's very sad. But hey, do stick around because we're going to do some more giveaways and things like that as well. So don't abandon us.
After this match, we can maybe do
some proper questions.
Well, I was going to say the guest and Abco question.
Oh yeah, that's the most important question of the night of the day. Nope. It's all very serious now.
Yeah, this is the concentration phase. I'm sure this isn't fun to watch without the commentary.
It's all right. No, the commentary it's just two guys having a good time playing a video game, doing some Sega ballet. That's my favourite thing I've ever heard, Dav.
Easy target.
Yeah, I really am. But some people like hearing talk of servers.
Yep.
You just stole that kill from me, and I'm really upset about it. Space 8.
Can you just say it's an assist?
It's the same person. It was an assist. It did turn out to be an assist, but he got the final kill, which is completely undeserving. Me and Space 8 are going to have a rivalry here.
Yep.
And he's just casually turning on me. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cocky.
Just sitting there spinning in space.
Yeah.
Well, I could take another quick question from the notes. So, Commander DNA Decay from the forums asked whether the old expansion swap mechanic has gone. Sorry, the old faction swap mechanic has gone. So, previously, when a faction tried to expand into a different star system and there wasn't space for it to get it to move into, it used to be able to select a faction with a really low influence and swap places with them, basically evicting them from home and sending them out. That mechanic was indeed replaced by when we added retreat to a faction, which means that factions can now leave their home systems. And so factions can retreat, and there is also the invasion mechanic, which is close, which means that if a faction cannot get space to expand, it will sometimes go into a star system where there wasn't space and immediately start a war with the lowest.
I'm calm. Sorry, carry on.
You're calm. With the lowest influence faction, and then whoever loses that war gets retreated automatically from that system. So invasion and retreat have superseded the old swap mechanic. It's a bit more elegant. It's a bit more scalable.
Okay, I'm really sorry for my behaviour there.
Oh,
I feel slightly embarrassed. I got into it.
We were a sore winner.
I was a sore winner. I was getting upset about not winning for a while. Well played, everybody. Though you were all absolutely wonderful, and to apologise for Ed1 Q Smug Smile, and to apologise for being a horrible naughty person. Naughty boy, sit on the naughty step, sorry.
Absolutely.
Let's give away an adventure pack. I think it's called an adventure pack.
Okay.
If you could,
That
Osric,
sounds good.
he usually has it on his Control and C. If you could Control and V for us into the forum chat, and we can see it.
Good use of delegation there, I like it.
Well, yeah, I just know that he's always got it, and he's wonderful. Apparently, if you can repeat the answer really quickly, that would be really good too.
Which answer? Sorry.
I don't know which one.
The answer.
The answer.
So somebody from the... let me rephrase.
Thank you, Osric.
So Commander DNA Decay asks whether the faction swap mechanic was still in place, and the answer is no. It has been superseded by retreat and invasion.
That's right. So it's the adventure pack, which has the Gamescom Ask, the PAX East Sidewinder, and the PAX South Vulture. And good answer, Dav. Thank you very much for repeating the answer as well. Really appreciate that.
It's okay. Answering something twice is half as easy.
Yeah, exactly. It's half. Yeah,
half
down to do 2 questions.
Yeah.
Why do you think I got this gig in the first place, Dav? Thanks, Osric. I really appreciate
Previous
it.
question from when the audio cut out.
Yes.
That was the wrong answer. What were we talking about?
Ah, we were talking about...
So yeah,
I think that's exactly the reason why we did that.
Yes.
No, we were talking about the one thing you would like to have added in, and I think you were talking about the idea of visibility.
Yes, absolutely. So the Galaxy is a complicated place with lots and lots of behind-the-scenes information. And I personally would like to see us displaying more information, but I'm not.
No, I think we would all like that. I think the community would like that,
Indeed.
and I think that they know there's a big old priorities list.
Absolutely.
And I can almost.
Well, I'm but one man with an opinion, but there are...
It does exist, and your opinion is listened to. So
there are people who control the to-do list, and
they
have a much more broader view on the situation than just one server guy.
That's right. That's right. But also, your view is taken into account and considered because you are
just one server guy.
Just one server guy. All right. Anyway, so let's search for it in a minute.
Yeah.
Put times at this. We'll get started searching for another CQC game in a minute, but what we should do is do the giveaway for the adventure pack. Yes. Have a look on that forum post as well.
Do the photo game, and then maybe get back on with CQC afterwards.
Sounds good. Giveaway. Let's do the giveaway now, and then you can answer a couple of questions.
Adventure pack.
And I will see if the adventure pack. Okay, so what do you want people to say in the chat? So basically, all you have to do is say in the chat. I'll pick somebody at random, and then you will send an email to me confirming that it was you who said it. Don't worry, I will be doing some checks to make sure it is you.
Indeed. So we're doing the adventure pack.
Yeah.
What would be a good thing? Does everybody have to say the same thing?
Everyone has to say the same thing, or you can start off with something different. But as long as you start off with the same thing, as long as the start is the same, so I can Control F and do a random number search.
Absolutely.
So as long as it all starts the same, they can fill in the blank.
Okay. How about my dream adventure would be, and you fill in the blank.
I like that. That's nice, Dav.
Well, we'll need to give them a minute or two to think because that's not reasonable. But my dream adventure would be.
And while they're thinking and putting that in the chat, just put it once. All you need to do is put it in there once, and I'll randomly pick somebody to win the adventure pack. Money can't buy paint job packs. I like saying that. Yeah. I feel like I'm on some sort of television sales show. QVC rather than CQC. I'm having a look through here now to find that forum post, because I remember seeing it and remember finding it very amusing about the...
James Nice, you do not want to fly with me. You've not seen my piloting skills.
What do you mean?
Kevin Edwards' dreams are dead. Can we mail order him some more?
We can. I'm sure you can get those soon too.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one.
Okay, so I'm going to do this really quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, number one. So we have lab coat number one. So Alec Turner on the forums challenged Dav to see if he could name where all of the lab coats came from, and these are famous sort of
I have no idea.
Television, or
for all I know, he's really good with Photoshop.
Okay, I've put them all in here actually. Which is good, accidental, but
nearly all of them in there.
Well, I can move them through. It's fine. Yeah. So number one is the one at the top.
Absolutely.
So Dav, we can almost put. You can almost do this.
I must admit, I should have seen that coming.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. So, Dav, who are you? Oh no! Wait.
Stop.
Right. So let's first
do
of all,
dream adventure first.
Let's pick the dream adventures.
Yeah.
So at random, I'm just going to go for my dream, and there's lots of responses. Thank you.
Yeah.
And random number generator. Right.
Rolling the dice.
Fine. Got it. Nazgul Nader is a block feature. Okay.
Okay. Well,
fair enough.
It's your dream adventure. It can be anything you like.
Nazgul Nader, email community@frontier.co.uk with I won an adventure pack on the CQC livestream. It includes your commander name and also the platform that you log into, and also the details. Dav's got it written down, so we'll make sure it's you. Send us a PM from your YouTube account to this YouTube account so we can verify you as well. You know where to find us, and track down your prize. I know who you are. I know who you are. So thanks, guys, for getting involved.
Platform you'd like it on, of course.
So, right. Is everyone? Are we still on? We're still live.
Oh, so
we're still live. Okay.
Yes.
So Dav likes to wear a lab coat. As you can see the lab coat there, right? Comes on the streams. He wears a lab coat. He looks great. So Alec Turner, a regular on the streams, realised that Dav likes to wear lab coats and says, "Well, let's do a challenge and see if Dav can
name that lab coat."
So, can the chat name the lab coat?
Of all those things, I was not expecting to do today.
Is that from?
So, how are we going to do this? Do you want me to guess first, or are we going to get the chat to do it?
Let's get the chat to guess first, really quickly, and then we'll move on very quickly. So, somebody's gone for Osric straight away. Gene Wilder, Young Frankenstein.
Okay. Well, we don't know what the right answer is, of course.
I do.
Okay, in that case.
All right, that's what I thought somebody thought.
There was a spoiler tag a bit later on with their answer, but we don't know whether it's the right answer.
It's definitely the right answer, surely.
It's black and white. It's got to be Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's Alec Turner. If you're on the chat, do confirm that with us. Where did they put the...
Down a bit.
I can't find it.
There we go. That was it. Yes.
Oh, yeah. All right, next one.
Frankenstein. So the next one, this is where you get to... that's fine. So the next lab coat number 2. Who wants to guess what this one is?
Lab coat number 2.
Dr. Frankenfurter will have none of that Rocky Horror around it. This is a family broadcast.
Excellent. Next one.
Yeah. For me, I think that's got to be Dr. Emmett Brown.
That's an easy one. I think it's Dr. Emmett Brown, of course. What's he testing there? Can't remember what he's trying to plug in at that point.
2.22 gigawatts.
Maybe, something like that. Next one. I think this one's easy.
I have absolutely no idea.
Do you seriously not have an idea?
I have absolutely no clue what that might be. So, drawn a blank. Sorry, null point for that one.
Okay. That is the Joker from The Dark Knight.
I've not seen that film, so that's...
Have you not seen The Dark Knight?
I've not seen The Dark Knight.
It's a good film. Sorry, I'm looking at you astoundingly, and you're not even on the screen anymore. What? Are you mad? All right, next one.
Okay.
Finally.
And finally.
I don't think I know that one.
I think I do.
Ah, okay.
So, let's wait for the chat room to catch up, because of course the chat delay. So yeah, the final lab coat that includes a bow tie, and for me it's the bow tie that gave it away.
Okay, well, I'm not going to take a guess because I think I read their guess.
Yeah.
So for me, yeah.
I think the bow tie means that it's Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah, Commander Earl says, is that Bill Nye? Warsaver says, Bill Nye! Bill Nye, Chris Scratch.
Absolutely. Well, I don't think he can be that fake a science guy because he has his own brand of bow ties. You can literally buy an official Bill Nye bow tie.
He must be real then.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
There we go. So that was a piece of fun.
Let's jump back in to some CQC,
okay,
get one more game going.
Yeah.
We've only roughly got another 15 minutes left, so let's get another team deathmatch going.
Right.
Standard deathmatch.
Yeah.
Searching DM now in PC and PS4.
Yeah.
No, you need that back, don't you?
I do. I mean, I could try and fly one-handed, but...
So, let's jump in now.
Yeah.
Let's get a game of CQC going. One last game. And while we're waiting for it to load...
Yeah.
Any more questions? Any more
any
things
more
that
for any more? I have one that I was going to finish up with. Yeah, there's nothing really else that I have, I'm afraid. Oh, there were a few people who were asking about matchmaking errors whilst transitioning, and I could speak a little bit about some of the things that people on PlayStation have maybe been asking about.
Okay.
As that is...
Well, we did put up a forum post, or you put a forum post up earlier.
Yes.
Yep.
So it is something of a hot topic around the office just now, with quite a lot of people looking into why some people on PlayStation are really not having a very reliable experience, because it's the Elite Dangerous networking is there's quite a lot of it, and everybody's internet connections are very different. So we're really trying our best to understand exactly what it is about some people's connections that means they're not having a good time. Because everything that we can see and have tested it with, and we try our best to get as broad a coverage as we can.
Yeah, everyone's different, lots of different internet connection types, lots of different...
And there is unfortunately there are some people who are not having an experience that we would like. So we've posted a few questions in the forum, so for people who are not having a good time, if you have the time and the ability to help us understand what's wrong, we've posted a few things that are maybe important to us that might not be quite so obvious. So
can you point people where that is on the forums as well?
At the moment it's on... Oops, clunk. Sorry.
Some Sega ballet there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I was wincing in favour of my poor little Condor. I think there is a forum thread in the PlayStation 4 bug forum just now.
Yep.
And
what we can do is make it a little bit more visible. I'll do a link to it as a sticky post, perhaps.
Indeed. So
on dangerous
we
discussion
value
PS4.
We value everybody's time who takes the effort to tell us that things are not working. So even somebody who says, I got disconnected 3 times last night and I didn't like it, that is still useful feedback to us. But for each individual disconnection event, it's really useful for us to know exactly what you were up to at the time. Like, were you flying through space? Were you in a conflict zone? Were you on the main menu? Were you in a multi-crew session? There are so many different things that you can do in the game, which all have very different networking behind the scenes. It really helps us to know exactly what you're doing. Like, for instance, you might have been disconnected twice whilst waiting for a mission to load, or you might have had a really busy Super Cruise session at a community goals system where there's dozens and dozens of commanders all in the same instance. The possibilities are pretty big. So if you tell us exactly what sort of disconnection it was, if you're on PC, net logs are amazing, and also a little bit of context about what you were doing just beforehand, like, I don't know, it could be I did some bounty hunting in a signal source and then I tried to jump to Super Cruise, or I just entered a multi-crew session with 2 other people and it was fine for a short time and then I disconnected, or something like that. Then we can look at what server logs we have and what network logs we have, and maybe, yes, see if there are anything up with the servers as a whole. So for instance, on the evening of the 5th of July, the servers for a couple of minutes were really super busy, and a couple of people got disconnected because of it. We can then match up what you experienced to what our dashboards say.
How dare you? How dare? Sorry, well, do let me know in the chat if Dav is too quiet or too loud. I've got a lot of blaring noises in my ears,
yes,
and I'm trying to monitor the audio as well as play. So do let me know if Dav is.
So for Commander Enking TV, who said it wasn't a random disconnect, it was not being able to connect at all. So a persistent networking issue is, whilst it's really a really bad experience for you, it's actually easier for us to try and diagnose, because our support team can then get engaged and follow their usual fault finding processes to try and understand exactly why. But there are other people who like for instance, there was one commander posted on the forums whose router was interfering with their network traffic in a way that we just hadn't imagined a router would try and do.
Interesting.
We kind of understood roughly what it was trying to do after thinking very hard over a few cups of tea. But it's those unexpected situations that...
I've had some strange experiences with routers. Yes. That sounds like a strange thing to say. In shared, especially in shared housing as well.
Yes, of course, when you're not responsible for it.
Yeah, and things like that. And space ape. I felt like I was going down there. Sorry, as you were saying, so you should complete your thought.
No, that was
pretty much it.
That was pretty much it.
Good.
Help us help you.
He's fine, Ed. Stay in the zone. Okay. Osric likes it. Osric likes the fact that I'm shutting up finally when you're on a stream. I think I'm getting better at that, though. I am. Letting you do all the talking.
You're hosting.
No. There's a difference. I'm well aware of
a microphone and an audience.
Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately so. The weird thing about this is that I'm also receiving your audio. Oh. So I'm hearing my audio and your audio.
Delayed.
Well, it's not even delayed. It's like
it's like you're in a studio.
Yeah. Clipped him. Is he dead? Nope. How are you doing over there, Dav? Are you winning?
Not but middling.
You're middling.
Just not but middling right now.
Oh! I just boosted into the side of a structure. Doesn't feel good. You're boosting. I can hear it.
Well, it was easier than moving my hand onto the Pip's to engines keys.
My rival Space Ape, I feel like I've overcome him now. I need somebody else as a rival. Sorry, Space Ape. You're an admirable opponent.
Slides this off on the keyboard.
By accident?
Nope.
You're out of bounds. I'm getting the warning flashing up in my ears. You're still out of bounds. It's still flashing in my ears.
It's okay.
Chick1488 says, "Is that your dad?" No.
Telling you out of bounds.
Yeah. No. I don't know. Maybe.
That would be a cameo.
My dad has been on streams before.
Absolutely.
Not this one, not the official stream that we've before.
The lunchtime streams, I think.
Lunchtime streams, yes.
Actually, that was one of the questions that I was going to finish up with. Was what would I do for lunchtime stream?
Sorry, what was the question?
The question was, what would I like to see on a lunchtime stream?
Is that something that you've been asked before?
It was one of the questions on the forums.
Was it really? Like, what kind of lunchtime stream?
Well, that was exactly it. If it's my dream lunchtime stream, then it can be anything I like.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to start doing... We've got a new channel, twitch.tv/Frontier Developments, that everyone should check out if you haven't already. And on that channel, we're trying to do a bit more sort of casual style Let's Plays. But I want to do some guest hosts where the developers get to do like a guest live stream of their choosing and just get to play the game and do some Let's Plays. No? You're not into that? You're not into that idea?
I finished. And Nim has won.
I like that. I like that idea. I think it would be quite amusing.
Yeah.
I will sit and watch, like in the room, in case anything goes incredibly wrong.
Yes, just be there ready with the shepherd's crook off stage left.
Yeah, essentially. So, any more to close? Before Dav goes, we'll do one more giveaway as well after this match is finished. But if you've got anything... Goodbye, Space Ape. I didn't deserve that.
Well, you're still winning, it's all good.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't know how... I can't see the score because it's bugged out on me, but...
So yeah, I think for me, if I were to do a live stream on anything, I would probably do it on cheese making.
Cheese making?
I reckon you could do mozzarella from start to finish.
We could do a cheese making live stream. Have you ever made cheese before?
Yeah, once or twice. Going from a bottle of milk to some fresh mozzarella over lunchtime, you could probably do that. I don't think. Really? Yeah.
Who wants to see...
I don't think I'd do it live on air though.
We could do a twitch.tv/EdwardC Lewis live stream, so one on the more casual.
It's more that heating milk and bringing microwaves into the streaming studio might be a little bit tricky.
We can set up a little desk here.
Cooking with Ed. No, I think...
Cooking with Dav. You can wear your lab coat. You can do some science cooking.
As an idea, it's brilliant. I don't think
making cheese on a live stream is a great idea.
Yeah, but only because it means that we can leave a camera pointing at some otherwise completely inert cheese for over 30 minutes.
Well, we can play some video games as halfway through.
No, I think no. It's a fun idea, but no.
People want the cheese stream. How many?
Go and look up 30-minute mozzarella. It's a far better job than I could ever do.
The final thing that we're going to do before we leave, and thank you everybody for coming along tonight. We are going to be doing more CQC streams. We always jump back to these every now and again. So thanks everyone who got in a game tonight. And
Paul Mabley, have you got a license for that joke?
Yeah, and yeah. Sounds a bit cheesy, to be honest. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
So what we need to do, please, in the chat, to be in the chance to win the Gravity Pack, which is another one of those Frontier Developments forums packs that you can't get anywhere else. You can't buy them. But head over to the forums to see what is in that pack. It's called the Gravity Pack.
Gravity Pack.
Yeah. And what should people say? I feel like it should be something cheese related.
That's a shame. I was going to quote a...
Go on, you can do something
quote a song title.
Do something more interesting. Go on.
We could say, I Like It Heavy.
I Like It Heavy.
Which is the name of a song.
It's the name of a song. I Like It Heavy, not a description of Dav's weekends. Although, that could be true as well. To win the Gravity Pack, thank you, Osric. If you click on the link that Osric42 just put in the chat, you can find out what's in there. So, say it. There you go. I Like It Heavy, and I'm going to pick somebody.
Wow.
Well, there you go. They just jumped in there. I'll pick somebody at random to win one of the painter packs. Thank you, everyone who's been along tonight. Like I said, we try and do these live streams regularly. If you don't already know, there's a CQC thread Discord channel.
Yes.
And you can click on that, and those guys arrange CQC nights regularly. The Pixel Bandits do as well. I'm hoping to find a PS4 group that does one regularly as well.
Playing team deathmatch with voice comms with your teammates for a few hours is really good fun.
Yeah, really, really good. Right, I'm going to pick somebody to win that pack. If I could just grab hold, please.
You have the con.
Do that, and we'll be back on, well, twitch.tv/Frontier Developments on Monday. There's an Elite Dangerous stream, but we have streams on Monday, Tuesday and Thursday on that channel, and then Wednesday again, not next week but the week after. I think there's going to be, sorry, Thursday. There's a week off next week from the Thursday night live streams, but when we come back we'll have lots more fun for you and interesting, trying to keep things informative as well as entertaining.
Yes.
Hopefully
we had a mix of both.
Pick somebody
Everything from the background sim to cheese. And nobody mentioned the hamsters.
Nobody mentioned the hamsters. You're not allowed to mention the hamsters.
Nope.
Okay, here we go. And there you go. We have Brightwish. Brightwish.
Brightwish. I've got the
official paper.
Yeah.
Brightwish. Thank you, Brightwish.
That's for the Gravity Pack.
That's the Gravity Pack. If you could email community@frontier.co.uk with your commander name and also the email address that you use to log into the Frontier store, also the platform that you play on, and just say in the title, I won the Gravity Pack.
Gravity.
It's been a long day. It's been a long couple of days. And yeah, I will get that sorted and added to your account tomorrow morning. But yes, on these CQC streams we do like to give away a lot of fun paint jobs and things like that. So do come back and also try and get in some games with us and try and carry on playing tonight with some CQC. It is really good.
Yeah.
I genuinely recommend it.
Good times.
Osric has also posted the CQC Discord link in there. Click on that. Osric. Yeah, and thank you very much for posting things. So thank you to all the moderators tonight as well. And
Colin Ford likes it. Apparently, Type 9. The Type 9
look at heavy. Type 9 heavy.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that. Thanks, Colin, and thanks everybody in the chat.
CQC within a Type 9. I don't think that would. Yeah. Sorry.
Pretty cool though, wasn't it? If it was like everyone had to take down the one ship, or like an Anaconda versus like 8-side ones.
Ganging up.
It was one of the things we did in Christmas live stream 2 years ago, 24-hour live stream.
Yes.
They got 3 really kitted out Anacondas, and then they weren't allowed any respawns. But we had infinite respawns. But we had like 30 minutes to try and take it down.
Infinite
it was really fun.
Sounds a bit different.
It was different. We should try and do something like that again with some developers and things like that. Anyway, thank you everybody. It's been a lot of fun, and I will see Twitch link one more time. Twitch.tv/Frontier Developments is the live stream link for our regular streams that we do. We also play Planet Coaster on there because it's Frontier's account, and Lost Winds. We just finished Lost Winds as well.
It's a good game there. If you've not played it before, please do check it out.
Really, really good.
Especially if you can play it on a Wii with the
with the little Wiimote. We play it on PC, but on the Wiimote it's pretty cool. All right.
All right.
See you soon,
Ciao,
everybody.
ciao.
And take it easy. Goodbye.